We have been this close before. I apologize, by the way, in advance because I'm going to butcher a couple names in this video. I did the best I could, but this video is about the Cuban Missile Crisis and how close we truly were. If we don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it, and that's kind of the point of this video. So, hello, I'm Nikki. Welcome to Off Grid Style. Let's get started.
The Cuban Missile Crisis, a razor's edge towards nuclear war. The Cuban Missile Crisis of October 1962 stands out as one of the most perilous moments in human history, bringing the world to the brink of nuclear conflict. While the tension between the United States and the Soviet Union over the deployment of nuclear missiles in Cuba is well documented, there are lesser known but equally chilling incidents, such as the ordeal of 3 Russian submarine officers who found themselves on the brink of launching nuclear weapons during the crisis. So we're going to look at the events surrounding the Cuban Missile Crisis and the harrowing circumstances that brought humanity perilously close to the precipice of nuclear war. The Cuban Missile Crisis background. So in a nutshell, the crisis unfolded when the United States discovered Soviet ballistic missiles on Cuban soil. This revelation triggered a tense 13-day standoff between the two superpowers. Both nations teetered on the edge of a nuclear abyss, with the world watching anxiously as leaders navigated a diplomatic minefield to prevent a catastrophic conflict. The Russian submarine ordeal. Amid the tense atmosphere, an episode unfolded beneath the waves that could have altered the course of history. 3 Russian submarine officers, Captain Vasily Arkhipov, political officer Ivan Maslenikov, and Deputy Brigadier Commander Vasily Savitsky, found themselves aboard B-59, a Soviet submarine patrolling near Cuba. Loss of contact and desperation. The submarine, B-59, lost contact with Moscow due to its deep operating depth, leaving the crew unaware of recent events. As tensions escalated on the surface, the submariners grew increasingly anxious, unaware that their nation was contemplating a response to the perceived threat from the U.S. The fateful boat. The situation reached a critical juncture when American forces began dropping depth charges in an attempt to force the submarine to surface. Trapped and under the impression that a war had already begun, the submarine officers faced an agonizing decision. With no communication from Moscow and believing they were under attack, 2 of the 3 officers, Captain Savitsky and political officer Maslenikov, voted to launch a nuclear torpedo at the U.S. Navy fleet. Captain Archipov's historic intervention. In a remarkable twist of fate, Captain Arkhipov dissented, casting the crucial vote against launching the nuclear weapon. His decision prevented a potentially catastrophic escalation that could have led to all-out nuclear war. Archipov's intervention highlights the profound impact that individual decisions can have on the course of history. Legacy and the lessons learned. The Cuban Missile Crisis eventually de-escalated through diplomatic negotiations, with both superpowers recognizing the catastrophic consequences of nuclear conflict. The events aboard B-59, the high-stakes nature of the crisis, and the critical importance of individual decision-making in moments of extreme tension. The Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world perilously close to nuclear war, with the actions of the 3 submarine officers revealing the gravity of the situation. The heroism and level-headedness of Captain Vasily Arkhipov averted a potential catastrophe, demonstrating the pivotal role that individual decisions played in preventing the escalation of hostilities.
There you go. That's kind of scary, how close we were and how 3 guys in a submarine could have destroyed the entire world, and none of us would probably be here because there would have been explosions everywhere. But there you have it. Now the question is, are we going to solve our issues diplomatically, or is this going to be our future? Not a happy thought one way or the other. Let me know your thoughts. You know, I always want to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.